Good morning. It's Monday morning again. It comes around so quickly, doesn't it? So there's a lot of positives at the moment. Restrictions being released, and hopefully we can go back to some normality. Obviously, they still need to proceed with caution. Hearing a lot of stories about the Indian variant, although from what I understand on the news this morning, they're still confident the vaccines will work. So hopefully, you got yours. I'm one in. I still need my second one, which is not coming till the 8th of July. So I will still proceed with caution. Fantastic weekend in the office. Really busy. We've got lots of new stuff coming on and bubbling. So we'll get that to you. But to be honest, I wanted to have a little bit of a rant, a little bit of a moan. I know that's really unusual for me, isn't it? But something happened on one of I think it's prudent to go back and talk about why we do some of the things that we do. So, in the past, had a property had a lot of response, we would have done an open house. We would have been there for 2 hours, and there would be no limit as to how many people could go and have a look at the property. That was the beauty, and that's why we did open houses, to manage the amount of response. Now, because of COVID, obviously, we can do events, we can do launch events, viewing events, call them whatever you will. What we can't do is have more than one person in at a time. So we've been doing these events where effectively everyone gets 15 minutes. So in an hour, let's say it starts at 10, you can have a 10:15, 10:30 and a 10:45. So 4 people per hour. So over a 3-hour period, the maximum you can really have is 12 people. These events and COVID are drastically reducing the amount of time and the amount of people that can come along to see a property. And this is why we're seeing buyers have so much difficulty finding. Some places they can't even get in and view. Now, the last 2 or 3 weekends we've had open events. We had one this weekend in Radio Court, Southend. Literally every week, and every week we're having 4 or 5 of the viewings that were booked in cancel, but they also cancel at the last minute. And I suppose what I wanted to say to people is that we understand that life changes and you might not be able to make it. That's fine, but and if you've got genuine reasons for cancelling, then this video isn't for you anyway. Okay. But there's a sense that some people are booking viewings just to gain their slot and then decide later whether they're actually going to go and have a look. And then they let us know at the last minute. So it's not even time for us to replace the viewing for someone else. And effectively, it's making it even harder for buyers. It's detrimental to the owner. On Saturday, we had 40% of the viewings didn't come along. Now, we'll still sell it. So this isn't me just moaning that we haven't got a sale. The property in Radio Court will be sold this morning. The offers have come in, and it's now just a case of the owner deciding which one to go with. But I just feel for buyers at the moment, and maybe I'm a bit too sentimental, I don't know, but it is hard enough for buyers at the moment to find a property without potentially other buyers making it harder for them. So all we're asking, and I don't think this is unreasonable, is that A, you don't book a viewing unless you're 100% sure you want to have a look. B, you've got all the video content, you've got photos and floor plans, so choose which properties you view wisely. And thirdly, if you do have to cancel, that's fine. Just let us know a bit sooner, because while the event's going on, if you're telling us 10 minutes before, we don't have enough time to book someone else in. So that's what I wanted to say, and I hope. I went back and forward as to whether to even put this on a video, because it can be a bit negative first thing in the morning, and I'm not looking to offend anyone, but I think it's important. It's a tough time to buy a property, and if we can give a little bit of advice that makes that just a tiny little bit easier, then hopefully it helps. However, as I say, there's a lot of positives at the moment. The market is still crazy. and keep an eye on our feeds both on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll be looking to get details to you. And while I'm on the subject, we are running a competition to give away a kids bike. So if you're not already on our Facebook page, if you're seeing this on Instagram, then get over, like the page, you'll see what's on there. And the 30th of June, there's a kids bike to be had, as long as you can come and collect it in person. Okay, well, have a fantastic day. I say hugging is back today, so enjoy yourselves. Have a great weekend, or a great week, should I say. Speak to you later.